Well, Breakfast Daily, we have a lot of interesting segments that help you to organize your life and make things a little more comfortable. Because, as we've been talking about in the previous segments, things are not looking very easy.
Things are not the same anymore.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking today on how to save electricity this Christmas. At least if fuel prices are not going down.
Stay home,
Stay home.
I mean, as long as you have power at
manage the
home,
power
stay home.
situation.
Play Christmas carols, watch movie, do something, stay home. Don't go and buy fuel. Just stay home. Anyway.
Driving around plenty.
So Sir Eddie is here. Eddie Poku is here, and he is going to be showing us, at this point, every little advice counts, every little tip counts. So you have no idea how much you'll be saving. Sir Eddie, welcome to Breakfast Daily.
Thank you.
At this point, we are at your mercy.
Yeah, I think we're at our own mercy.
Challenge.
I mean, in times like this, you have to, sit back, take a look at everything that you do and revise your notes. Yes. So, I mean, if you are talking about energy saving, you have to look at first your habits. How do you interact with all the devices that consume electricity, especially in your home or wherever you work, etc. So how do you use these devices? Okay, which devices are you supposed to use?
Yeah.
When? For how long? Okay, so I say that at home, most homes, okay, you have the parents, and usually
And
you
the
have
kids,
kids.
yes.
Okay, so they learn from you. So the
Whatever
way
you do is
they will
what
copy.
they are going to copy.
Eh.
Yeah. I think it's
But sometimes they do things that
no, because they've seen you doing it at a point and they thought it was a nice idea.
because they're always leaving the AC on, and I always have a problem. Even when they are not in the living room, the AC is on. Why is it on?
Yes. So
So children, right?
They didn't copy that from me.
They haven't the budget aspect, and they've not gotten it down yet.
In their head, adulthood has come.
yeah.
No problem.
So for example,
Yeah.
for that peculiar issue, well, I wouldn't even say peculiar. It happens.
Yeah.
Okay. So as a parent, one of the things you can do, which we'll be talking about, is to get what we call a smart plug.
Okay.
Okay. So with a smart plug, it's going to sit between your wall socket where your AC picks its electricity from and the device.
Okay.
And what it can do is that you can control it through your Wi-Fi. And even when you are here in the office, you can decide AC off, and that is it.
Oh, nice. Cool crowd. That's what I'm interested because you're always
So
fighting
that's
over
one of the
this.
things
Oh,
we are
wow.
going to be. So that's an example of a smart plug. That's
Okay.
yeah, that's a Philips branded one.
Okay.
Smart plug. There are lots of brands. So when you go out shopping, you have to read around and get good value for money. But this particular concept, Philips is one of the pioneers. Okay, so apart from the smart plug, they also have things like smart light bulbs.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
really?
so that the bulb itself can talk to your Wi-Fi. You can access it, and through a smartphone app, you can control it.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah, so you can decide when it stays on, when it stays off. As a matter of fact, you can even set it.
I'm liking where this is going.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
You can even set it such that it knows your location when you are going home. So when you are approaching your house,
It
it's
comes
going
on?
to use your GPS location to decide that, okay, let
We are 5
me
minutes
switch
from
the
home.
lights off.
Let me turn the lights.
Let me turn the lights on.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. No, I like this, Okay. It's kind of bougie, but very efficient too.
No, yes. You see that a lot of times you kind of think that these things are bougie, but it will cost you a bit,
Yeah.
but the return
It will
on
save you so
investment
much.
over a
Yes.
period is wonderful.
Yeah.
So when we are talking about saving electricity at home, we start with our lights.
Yes.
Okay. So you switch off the lights when you don't need them.
Yeah.
Okay. As you move from one room to the other,
Yeah.
you switch them off. Sometimes you're like, oh, me kwa basis here. Say 1 minute there,
Yeah.
you know, but it is something.
Yeah.
you know.
In my house, they say I like darkness too much because I'm always turning off lights. But why are the lights on?
But
you
you
know,
are paying.
but you know, I heard this about European countries. There's a man that we all know whose grandfather is Swiss. And his grandfather, as children, they were walking in the house. You know, you leave the light on, you go there. The one thing they remember about him, lights off, lights off, lights off.
Yeah.
It's like they don't joke. If you leave it off for 1 extra minute, it's a problem because all of it adds up.
Yeah.
Of course.
Everything
Yeah.
adds up.
It adds up, yes.
I went home yesterday. The a handyman had come to do some work in the house there, and they had left the light on. I was like, I don't know how long this light has been left on. It's been on.
So for example, you could control that light, you know. But the basic one is that even when you have not graduated to the smart devices, you can do something like a photo cell.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So when you install that one, just follows the light.
Yeah.
Okay. When the light intensity goes down, it switches on the light.
My electrician advised me on photocell, so
Yes.
my outdoor is photocell.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. So you can upgrade it.
Yeah.
Okay. To the smart, or
Okay.
even in between the photocell and the smart, you
Yeah.
can go with the motion detection one.
Okay.
Okay. So for parts of the house where you don't need them lit at night, okay, you can have the motion detection type.
Yeah.
So when somebody approaches maybe the front door, it
Then the
comes
light
up.
comes
When
on.
somebody approaches the side of the house where your car is parked, it lights up. And even that one will also serve as a security feature because
Yes,
if
it
you know
prompts
if the
you.
lights
You see the
cast
light
on,
on.
then
Then
it
you
means
know
that
there's
somebody is
movement
there.
around,
You know,
yes.
yes. So the
Something
motion
is moving.
detection. Then even the technology itself that is providing you with the electricity, you should be looking at LED technology. Okay, you know, some years back we had the filament bulbs.
Yeah.
Then we moved on to fluorescent energy-saving fluorescent bulbs. But now we are moving a step further to the energy-saving or the LED bulbs. LED bulbs. Now the LED bulbs, apart from saving you electricity, have a longer lifespan, so you can enjoy it for many years before you have to replace. Okay, so this coupled with all the other technologies that we've talked about, you know, enable you to, you know, bring your energy costs down. It will amaze you how much you are
you're
going to save.
saving. Exactly.
You know, little costs here and there, and they all add up to become something huge. Okay.
Right. So, you know, apart from lights, we always have our fridges on. You know, you're constantly using the microwave. You're constantly using the kettle, especially at Christmas where everybody will be home.
Yeah.
You know, at every point something is on. You know, the boys will be playing
The PlayStation. Yes.
and then they pause. You know, so the TV is on, they pause and they're playing football outside.
Outside.
You know, then the AC is on. The lights. You know, it's frustrating. You know, so how do we manage all the other?
I think that, you see, for the children, as they watch you do these things, you know, at a certain point, they begin to sympathize with you and they fall in line. It will take a bit of time, but with time, they will fall in line.
And then also, I think that so for example, you've lived before you got into the AC culture, you lived without AC. I think that there's the space where it is true that there sometimes houses that are built to handle AC usually are not built with aeration, natural aeration in mind very well. What about the use of standing fans, open windows, you know, and standing fans to keep the place cool as opposed to an AC?
You see, that is an error. Okay.
In terms of the design.
Yes.
But it's already been done. So let's look at how we can practically make things work.
So if it already has AC and you have very few windows, for example, okay, or any system, then what you do is to use a smart system like we just talked about, the smart plug. You can use it to control when and how. Yes. Then the AC also, at what temperature are you setting it?
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes we just 16, then that's it.
Okay.
But what should we do?
Yes, you can have to regulate it.
But 16 is the coolest.
It's the coolest, but
because okay, so I always have an issue. So no, hold on. No. So I always have an issue of why would you turn on the AC and it's on 22?
Yes, because
so then turn it off and enjoy fresh air. Because AC doesn't chilly.
No,
because you see,
less. No, but you see,
oh really?
Yes, it consumes less. So no, but you know this. Yeah, no, because you see.
No, that when it's
at 16, it's using more power.
It's using more power.
It has to use more power to.
Okay, so what is happening is that
because I know when the room gets colder, then you can turn it off.
No, but I think that. So the way, what I do is that 22 is my standard, actually, because outside is about 28, 29,
30 something. Yes.
Do you get it? So because it's like that, and 22, it takes a little longer to get cold, right? But that little longer, it's worth it, because when I say a little longer, it's just maybe another extra 5 minutes or so to chill, right? But then you already start feeling that that particular room where the AC is on is actually cooler than the rest of the house. You can feel it.
Then again, you open the door, you close it.
Okay.
You know, make it higher, but you leave the door open.
And
then you go to the kitchen.
The AC is warming
AC,
up, and
AC
then
is warming.
it's
Yes. Then another thing is that how insulated is the building itself. You know,
Yeah,
yes, they consider that, okay, we're going to run ACs here, so they built it to that. But I realize that a lot of places, especially these French windows or aluminum windows we have, they do not seal properly, and always there are gaps and crevices around it. You have to make sure all those places are, otherwise you are cooling outside.
Yeah.
Especially when you are running an AC and you have the louvers, the shutter louvers, you know. Yes, that's very, very troublesome.
Yeah.
So with that, how are you going to, you know, insulate the room so that the cool air stays in? So you have to make sure you have heavy curtains to go along with it, and that will cut
Talk to
that
us
leakage.
about TVs.
Right. Now, TVs, you know, we tend to think that bigger is always better.
Yeah.
But bigger is not always better.
Okay.
So, I mean, so long as you can afford, I want a TV for my sitting room, let me go 100-inch.
No, because, you know, I mean, we are just going to Qatar, and you want to see the stadium proper. You want to feel like, you know, Thomas Partey is standing there.
But you
your
see,
hall,
you
in your
can't
hall.
cheat the laws of nature.
But you can make it look like.
Have you gone to a cinema and sat very close to the screen?
And okay, you don't even see it. You have to be
Perfect.
at the back. Yeah,
It's the
that's
same
right.
thing. So there's actually a calculation, a chart that you can use to decide. Okay, I want to put a TV here.
Yeah.
How far is it going to be from where I'm going to sit?
Okay.
That is what will decide the size.
size.
Okay, so you have the chart. That is a chart, so you can see
Okay.
32 inch,
Interesting.
you can see 42 inch. All the popular sizes are there.
Wait, so I don't need to buy a bigger TV. I just
No,
have to
you
adjust
don't.
my sofa.
No,
Adjust the
we are buying for decoration and statements.
Yes,
You
yes,
know?
and statement.
And who is coming to
and not
see?
efficient. Oh no, but you get visitors, you know. And the mere
that
fact
TV
that
needs
he has a big TV in his house.
You have arrived.
Can you
No,
imagine?
I like the fact
Yeah.
that
Okay, so
there's
that's-
actually
that's-
a scientific.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
there is. So
Oh, okay.
what you have there is viewing distance required to achieve a specific field of
Of
view.
view. Okay.
Okay,
Can
so
you
you have it.
imagine?
So you
Wow.
have distance on the x-axis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then you have TV size.
Okay.
In
Right.
inches. So you can.
Oh, this is nice. So you see how many feet you should be away.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Oh.
Perfect.
Please, Sir Eddie.
I'll WhatsApp it to you.
No, I need it. I need it because
send you the link
I'm
to the
going to change
website.
the position of
Yeah.
my TV.
Yeah, you have to change things
Yeah,
around.
okay.
And if you are now going to buy,
Yeah.
okay, make sure you look at the charts and decide what you should get.
Oh, I
because
like this.
the bigger the screen is, the more energy it is going to consume. Okay. Then another tip, update your appliances as regularly as you can afford.
What does
Oh,
that
really?
mean?
Okay. So, for example, when we went into the era of flat screens,
Yeah.
Yes.
okay, we started with plasma.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you can go and somebody will tell you, okay, I have some plasma here.
Yeah.
The price is cool,
For.
Yeah.
70 inch, and you go and buy,
Yeah.
and it's going to consume and decimate your energy
Yeah,
bill.
we've moved on
You
from-
know,
yeah.
but if you have LED, better. If you have some of the other technologies like AMOLED and OLED and QLED and all the other things after,
They use
it
less
saves-
power.
They lose less power.
So when
So
the system upgrade, you should upgrade yourself
you know,
as well.
trade in the old one,
Yeah.
get a new device.
So somebody should come and buy
Even
our
for
one.
kitchen
I know.
appliances, talk about microwave
Microwave.
ovens, your cooking hub, and all those things. They update all these things to be as energy saving as possible.
Eddie,
Yes.
I've noticed something.
Yeah.
Where I used to live, right, the electricity seems to run faster. But I'm realizing that maybe it's not the electricity that was
The
running faster.
1616
The 1865
appliances.
equipment I was
That's
using.
what I use it.
Is the reason.
Don't even start smoking.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah, back in the day, we used to have some grandfather radio in the house.
Yeah.
When you switch it on, you can go and do fufu and come before the thing will be ready to work.
Man diesel is warming the engine.
It's warming the engine.
Look, you know there's some microwaves.
Yeah.
When you turn the thing on, you can hear it from the bathroom.
Oh,
Serious. The whole house will
You
be
can hear,
vibrating.
oh, the microphone is on. The microwave is on.
Yeah.
My new microwave. When you turn it on, it's like, wait, I thought I switched the microwave on. You check it, and the light
It's
is
on.
on. It's actually
It's
working.
on.
Yeah.
But there's no
Exactly.
noise.
Yeah.
You know,
Right?
and
I
some of
realized
these.
that my electricity is lower.
It's lower.
So I'm like, what's going on here? You are now explaining.
It makes
that.
a lot of sense, you know. With some of
Yeah.
the appliances that will start smoking and all that,
Yeah.
then you have to use some towel to cover the back somewhere. Actually, people are doing all kinds of.
Charlie.
This
This is why there's extreme.
Charlie, you are going to hope that you have to use napkin to because the thing can shock you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are still
Wow.
using it.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
People are using heaters up till now.
They took back
They-
this.
Charlie, the thing shocked me sometimes when I was in Legon because I didn't know when the thing is in the bucket or something,
Yeah.
and I was pouring water. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Wow.
When did somebody say, "Kiki me,"
Yeah.
when the thing will throw you there. So this makes a lot of sense, right? And iron.
And iron. Okay, iron all your clothes
At
and
one
block.
time. Okay. It's
You
cheaper.
know, I mean, I'm a corporate. As and when, no,
me too.
and moi.
No.
Yeah.
I
Iron them and block,
solved this problem
you know.
long ago.
Iron them and block, wash and block, you know.
Yeah.
So you draw a schedule. If every 2 weeks you are going to run your washing machine, every 2 weeks you run it. You know, sometimes also the temptation is that to think that, oh, hand wash is much more, economical.
Yeah.
No, but hand wash, you're going to use a lot more water.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
washing machine, dishwasher,
Yeah.
it save you more. But talking about the dishwasher, another thing you can do to save on electricity when you are using a dishwasher is, normally they have a feature to dry the dishes
Yeah.
after they are done. Okay,
Yeah.
so you
And the
can
clothes
switch
as well.
off that particular
Feature.
feature,
'Cause you don't
so
need
that it will wash,
And then-
but then it will drip dry.
Yeah.
Okay, so that you don't have to use. So
And you can
those are
do
some
same
of
for
the
washing machine, right?
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
you can
hang
do-
outside.
I mean, you spin your things.
You spin your
and
things.
then you
and
take it
then
out
you
to
don't have
dry.
to dry.
No,
the
I mean,
machine.
we are blessed with a lot of
Yes.
sunshine,
Yeah.
you know. So usually when you spin dry, by the time you take the clothes, in an hour it will be dry.
Yeah,
you can
that's right.
just do whatever you have to do, you know.
Wow.
So, yeah.
No, I'm really fascinated by this conversation we're having because I'm just seeing so many little things that we can use
Yes.
to save on power.
Yeah.
Perfectly.
You know,
Yeah.
and then the power you buy lasts longer. You know,
Earlier on, I talked about the security lights, you know.
Yeah.
So the motion detection lights, you can talk about the smart ones, okay, which will connect to your Wi-Fi. Your Wi-Fi has an internet connection.
Yeah.
So wherever you are, you can control. I mean, when you travel, you want to check in and see if your clan that you have left behind,
Yeah.
they are
They're
doing
not
all the things you
comporting
taught them
themselves,
to
yeah.
do.
Yeah.
You know, so you can do that, switch some of the equipment off and do all these things. And as you do that, they get into the rhythm of the way you want things to be, and they start falling in line. They catch the habits, and everything just flows in your house. Yeah.
No, this is soft life, man. I like it.
Yeah. The last thing I want you to talk to us about is the changing of the light bulbs, switching from certain light bulbs to other light bulbs.
Yes. So changing from the filament bulbs to the LED straight away cuts 75% of your energy.
75.
Yes, that was being consumed by the older bulb. 75%.
Wow.
Scientific, proven.
Wow.
You know, then at the same time.
So your power is running, you don't understand.
Yes.
Exactly. The money that you don't have.
Yeah.
They're wasting on bulbs.
So it's become so important, you know, to have this conversation at this time because we really, really, really need to. I mean, I say you have the savings, then you invest it into maybe presents, Christmas present, because Bronya need the CAD.
Yeah.
Oh no, Sika and the Christmas will show you that Sika paid it. No, because nothing will stop us.
Bronya need the CAD.
Of
So
course.
you save the money and you can invest it into some of these things. So
Yeah.
smart way of doing things, use the smart plugs, use the smart switches, even extension board crash, smart one.
Yeah, you've
Then,
taught us that.
Yes, you can upgrade your wall switches to dimmers. Okay, so you can reduce the intensity.
Lower the intensity
Yes.
if you don't need it.
Once you lower it, just like the AC, once you lower it, you are
It
saving
uses less
electricity. Okay, then you can go a step further, get a smart one. You know, now technology is coming out very, very cheap. You know, you can get some of these things at a very, very reasonable cost. And, you know, you can control it from your house and all that. And it also gives you a second layer of safety.
Yeah.
you know, because we talked about fire hazards
Yeah.
from
Exactly.
electricity.
Yeah.
Now, if the device is not on, it won't cause
It
a
won't-
fire.
exactly.
So those are some of the things. And you have your mobile phone always with you.
Yeah.
You have the apps, very interactive interface. So you can go in there, set everything, program, and automate. So that some of these things can just happen automatically, even without your intervention, which gives you
And
very
in case people who are watching right now need further explanation, you want to reach out
You
to
can reach on IG. You can reach me on Mifri Asante. You can reach me on Edipoku at Edipoku on Twitter, and you can also do Facebook Edward Opoku. Just tell me your tips. I want to know what your tips are.
Okay.
No, you're a lifesaver, man.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank
this
you.
is good stuff.
Thank
Yeah.
Well, we're going to take a look at our entertainment highlights, and